which is The Matrix. And so we have finally, a title reveal, which we already knew from a source before. It's called The Matrix Resurrections, and it has been confirmed now. Everyone at CinemaCon was just praising the hell out of this movie and the description that they gave, and they actually showed a trailer. So I wasn't expecting them showing the trailer, but the movie is so close now. I'm surprised they didn't release it online. um you know so yeah, I'm not sure if we should read the description, because some people might want to watch the trailer directly, including myself. So I haven't read the description myself either. But
Ah,
what, you want to talk about it?
um,
You can talk about it.
yeah, I won't talk about it in detail because when I watched the video, there's like a channel called Matrix Explained where this channel only talks about Matrix
Nice.
um
After all
movies.
these years.
So that yeah, that's all this year. Like they have all these theories and like they go on the slightest bit of information and make like a 10-minute video on it on what they think it means for the actual movie. So the videos are done pretty well and they're interesting. So check out Matrix Explained online if you want some interesting kind of thought provoking videos if you like the Matrix trilogy. But yeah, no, I read the description. I watched that video as well, and the trailer seemed awesome to me. Of course, Keanu Reeves is back. A few other cast members are back as well. I was just happy to hear that Keanu Reeves has his long hair and his beard, his John Wick style. He's going to be having that in the movies. That's
Yeah.
awesome. But I think there was some set photos going around before where he had the original Neo look with the short hair. So he'll probably get that at some stage, or if it's flashbacks, or if it's a different timeline, or whatever. I don't know, but that's pretty cool. But yeah, the maybe it's a good idea because I can't wait to see this trailer. I'm kind of disappointed they didn't drop it online after CinemaCon because the movie's only a few months away. It's coming out in December 25th for America. I think we'll get it a little bit early internationally because I don't know about India, but cinemas don't really open here on Christmas Day. We got one room in 84 on like the 15th, 16th,
Oh,
while America got it on
yeah.
Christmas Day. So, I don't know when it's going to release, but sometime in December. Yeah, but the trailer just seems so weird and meta and interesting. Like this film could be a train wreck, but this film could also be one of the most thought-provoking, um, interesting, groundbreaking movies of all time. Just like how the first one was back in 2003, or was it 99? I don't know which. Maybe it was
2000,
99.
2000, I
Um,
think, or 1999.
or 2000. Yeah, around that time. I think So yeah, like I'm excited for this. I think it's my most anticipated movie of the year after just reading the trailer description. And that's that. I know that Dune's coming out. I know that Spider-Man 3 is coming out with Toby and Andrew, hopefully. But I don't know because I like these movies that make me think or have these kind of hidden deeper meanings where I have to go to a YouTube channel or I have to go and listen to somebody have a theory on it to understand. Wow, was that what the movie was trying to do? This is my interpretation of the movie. I just don't think I'm going to get that out of Dune. I don't think I'm going to get that out of Spider-Man 3. And no disrespect to those movies, but I don't think 10 years from now there will be a YouTube channel called Dune Explained or Spider-Man Far From Home, No Way Home Explained, like there is for Matrix. Matrix is still pretty popular. The red pill, blue pill scenario. I asked you at the start of the channel, what would you pick? And you're like, well, it depends what's the outcomes, So like, Neo's was what to stay in this world or to go into the next cyber world, whatever it was. Um, so yeah, I just find that so interesting. So I'm looking forward to Matrix Resurrections, and we actually had that for that video a few months ago on the channel. I think it's our most viewed
Yeah.
video. We were right.
Yeah. So
So yeah, but we have
that video has early
yeah,
reactions, so you can go check out, what people thought of that movie at that time. Yeah.
okay, yeah. But this film got Christina Ricci's in it. Got Jessica
Yeah.
Henwick
She's
in it
awesome.
as well. There's a lot of females. There's a lot of females in
Jessica
this.
Henwick is just so perfect for the Matrix movie. She's
Yeah,
great with stunts and swords. So I'm just imagining her like a Trinity character. You know, she's gonna be awesome.
yeah. We also have Priyanka
Oh,
Chopra
she's in this movie?
Jonas's wife. She's in this movie as
Oh.
well. Yeah, but yeah, Abdul Mattee's
Yeah.
in this movie as
I
well.
believe he's playing
Uh,
young
and
Morpheus.
yeah, that's what yeah,
Yeah.
Morbius.
I always
The,
have to
we got
stop
so
to
much.
think which one this is.
Yeah, so we have from the trailer description, it does look like that he's kind of young Morbius. The younger version of what's
Lawrence
his name?
Fishburne?
Lawrence Fishburne, the younger version of his character. That's what it looks like he's playing, which is interesting. And Neil Patrick Harris is in this movie, who also popped up in the trailer, and he's playing a psychiatrist. Neo's psychiatrist from the trailer. So Neo is in therapy as a psychiatrist, and it's Neil Patrick Harris. We also have Jada Pinkett Smith is in this as well, Will Smith's wife. Didn't know that. She's in it. And no other big names. There could be some surprises in the movie, but the first movie came out, it was groundbreaking. The action, immense, unbelievable. It's a long time since I watched the trilogy
Me too.
together. I will watch the trilogy soon, but just from online general consensus, 2 and 3 are not as good as 1. 3 is supposed to be terrible. Now, I haven't seen them in a long time. I can't really vouch for that, but I will watch them soon before the fourth one comes out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this because of how of the possibility of what it could be. You know,
Exactly.
people are doubting Lana Wachowski
Well, to be
because
fair, they have a reason to be skeptical. Like Hugo
yeah,
here,
they do.
he says I have my reservations when it comes to this new Matrix movie. Seriously, it's interesting from what I've been told, but forgive me for being skeptical. That's where I'm at as well because I'm one of the few people who actually liked all 3 Matrix movies, and there were some stuff that bothered me, but overall I did like all the 3 movies, and I didn't hate any one of them. The quality could have gone up more, but whatever. It was fine. I thought it was still enjoyable, and I still liked all the 3 of them. But after that trilogy, uh, they made some of the worst movies of all time, and I think it's
Yeah,
valid for people to feel skeptical, But the description so far and the reactions from people so far, it's all it's all seems like it's people are getting really excited for this movie, and the first trailer was shown and people are still loving it. So I'm just guessing that that movie really did well, and I'm so excited for the first trailer.
yeah. In the trailer, there's supposed to be a brilliant train sequence fight as well. So that's just for the trailer. People were talking about that, raving about that. There's a very interesting kind of spin to the trailer. I think the red and blue
Yeah.
pill pop up again in the trailer for some reason. It looks that Keanu Reeves' character and also Carrie Ann Moss is coming back as well. It looks like from the trailer description, those 2 characters don't know each other and they're living in the real world, but they meet in the trailer and they don't know each other, or they think they know each other from somewhere before. So I don't know why that's happening. Maybe they're in some sort of simulation and then they have to take the whatever pill, and then they're able to go back into the reality we got to see in the previous movies. I don't know how it's going to work. It's just out. There's no point in me trying to predict what's going to happen in this movie because we'll probably be all wrong. But I have some facts about Matrix 4 if you want to listen to a few of them.
Um, is it spoilers from the trailer?
Not like no, just like fun
Oh,
facts about
cool. Yeah.
production and stuff like that. So, Matrix Resurrections will be released 18 years after the Matrix Revolutions.
Yeah.
This is the first movie that Lana Wachowski directs alone. Her sister is not coming back. I think she said um, she was doing numerous productions, one after the other. I think 4 of them got a sex change as well, or something like that, or came out. She says the stress of that is the reason that she didn't return with her sister. So Lana Wachowski is directing this on her own, which is interesting because the first 3 movies, them two collaborated so closely together and they made great impactful movies. So it's going to be interesting if Lana can do it all on her own. This is the first Matrix film to be shot digitally. It's going to look different. The first three says here were shot in Super 35 format. I'm not big into cameras or stuff like that. I don't know, but digitally stands out to me because The Walking Dead has switched over to digital cameras as well, and even the latest episode looks really, really good. Some of the shots, so I'm interested to see how that goes. Do you have a preference between digital or film or any other camera styles that you know
Not
of?
really. I mean, I do like the film look a lot, but it only has, you know, for me it's not a requirement. I just prefer, whatever is best for the movie. I think a war drama or gritty thriller or, a dark horror movie or something that could benefit from a film camera, but you can still shoot with a digital camera and have that film look as well, so it doesn't really matter to me as much. But the look of the film does matter to me. If it looks very cinematic and gritty, I like it more. But yeah, the use of camera doesn't really matter much to me at the end, in the end, because you can have either look with either cameras. It depends on what choice they go with.
Yeah, and Carrie Ann Moss and Jessica Henwick previously starred alongside one another in Marvel's Iron Fist
Yes.
and Marvel's. So there's a bit of a reunion there, and also Lana Wachowski, she wrote and directed a show I've never seen. I think it's on Netflix. Sense8.
Mm,
Um, it was on Netflix. A lot of the stars in that show will be in Matrix 4 as well. I don't know how big the roles are, but they are on the casting list. So
nice.
she's bringing over some actors and actresses that she's worked with previously.
Sense8 was
And
one of the
also
popular
Joel
shows,
Silver.
right?
I think so. Maybe someone in the comments will know. I never watched
Yeah,
it,
me
but
neither.
I think that I think maybe it was cancelled and people wanted it brought back and stuff. But another thing that kind of stands out to me is like one of the producers of all three movies, Joel Silver, who has done The Nice Guys as a producer. He's done Sherlock Holmes, all the Matrix movies, Die Hard, a lot of big movies. He's not returning as a producer. So there's a lot of people that's not involved from the
Yeah.
original three. They're not involved for this one, which does worry me, but also gets me excited because we could see something new, something different, which it should do because the first one was so different. It was so impactful. People wanted to go see it. The action was immense. I wonder if this one will have the same impact. Will this be groundbreaking 18 years later? I hope it is, and maybe all these fresh eyes can make it that.
Yeah, I hope.